Anyways, sorry about that. I fucking hate that when I walk into that game. Unfortunately. Hmm? Yeah, unfortunately that pisses me off, but whatever. It is what it is. Hey, what's up? This one, I don't mind this one because this one, I don't know how to say it. Their shit doesn't work as good as it did in the first division. Like, they still have Cronus Zen in this. It's called that. That's what it's called now, but it's not. It's a little bit easier to get around, and the gameplay itself is smoother as well. Like, look at how smooth this is gonna be. That's
Safe
fucking
area detected.
really smooth fucking gameplay. Then again, I'm playing this in 4K, so, but it's really smooth. Oh, I was running my pestilence build. I'll show you my pestilence build here. It's pretty hilarious actually. Let's just say those guys in the Dark Zone in the Division 1 are very lucky I couldn't bring this shit with me to the Division 1. Just, let me get the full stacks. Yeah, I can help you. Get that fully stacked. There you go. It's doing over 1,000,000 a click now. See it? 1,000,000, 1,000,000, 945, 945. Oh, here, let me just send you the thing. Let me just get in here first. I'll send it to you through the chat. Wait, what? What the? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm just trying to see what the hell is going on here.
Incoming backup request.
I'm trying to see where my video is. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Never mind. Here, I'll just jump in here. I'll jump in here and I'll put my name here. That's my PSN.
Let me be your one-stop shop.
Let me just check to see. Oh, there we go. So I've got a couple of different pestilence builds.
Hey there, Agent.
What's up, Agent? Good to see you.
So the one that I was using a minute ago is a little little risky, but I've been using it in conflict pretty good. So I start with this, and if you have this, you probably have a better roll than I do. Yeah, I'm pretty decent at builds. I've got like 150 videos of it. Where'd it go? Oh, I've been practicing with this one right here, obliterate. If you got a better roll, by all means, put it on. Well, that's what I need to do. I need to go hunting for a holster, but I don't think I need to go hunting for it because I have lots of these to open. Blurry. Shouldn't be. Let me see. Maybe it's the YouTube. Because on my screen, I'm watching it on my screen. I'm on a 65-inch TV, and it's beautiful. There's no blurriness here. Let me see. What is your things at though? What is your quality set at? Yeah, it's nice and clear on mine. Oh, 144p. Well, that would explain it. I was gonna say I'm running this in 4K. It's nice and beautiful. There's no blurriness. HDR's on everything. Makes a big difference when you're Oh, that might be what I wanted right there. Interesting. Oops, let me so I'm running that. Now the backpack I usually go with companion because it's really easy to use, and get the contractor gloves. Oh, right there. Sorry. Put those on, and the Fox's Prayer knee pads. And I've got a blue. You can use glass cannon as well, but the problem with that is you're gonna have to be very careful.
Hey, Agent, nice to see you.
Come over here, Agent.
That's why I chose not to run glass cannon. So, let me show you how fast I can melt these fucking heavily armored fuckers with this pestilence. want to see what he does. So with this, because I'm not using glass cannon, so but yeah, there you go. It's over 1 million a tick. That's over 800,000. Like, even if it's not 1 million, it varies. Still, I mean, 800, 750 to 1 million a second is pretty fucking nasty. $8.95 a second. I don't know if you're watching this, but I'm using that talent that you usually have to do critical hits with to get the stacks. And as you can see, my pestilence is critting a lot. Look at how fast I'm killing these fuckers. There it is, 1 million. 1 million a tick. And if I throw glass cannon on there, she'll be 1.2 million a click. But I like this better because, so let me see the stats on my pestilence. So my pestilence currently has 46.5% critical hit chance. So the chances of my pestilence critting is quite good. If I want to make that better, I'll just throw one more mod on there to make it 51. Just to guarantee a fucking critical hit. That's why that talent is that the talent that I'm using is working so well. Is because let's check my crit hit chance on my pestilence. 51.6. So that means it should crit quite a bit. Alright, so that's fucking, look at that, it's clicking for over 1 million now. Yeah, I can see it. Can your pestilence do that? Anyways, it'll keep going. It keeps going and going and going. Yeah, so let me show you what I'm using. Obviously, you can have rolls the way you want it, but I'm telling you right now, I'm going to tell you this from experience. I don't give a shit who's saying what about the pestilence. Yes, the pestilence likes weapon damage. The pestilence loves weapon damage, but the pestilence also loves damage to armor, which is why the contractor's gloves are so good. And the Fox's Prayer knee pads, because both of these things, damage out of cover and damage to armor, if you look at the pestilence, it also has those two features on it as well. But the kicker here is what I keep telling people, because they keep listening to other people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about when it comes to this gun, is yes, the pestilence likes weapon damage, but if you can get your crit hit chance up enough that it's almost guaranteed to hit every time like that, your ticks will critically hit a lot. Your ticks, you know how you see white ticks, blue ticks, yellow, red, your ticks will actually critical hit if your chance is high enough with the gun. My pestilence right now is at 51.6%, which means I'm almost guaranteed to crit quite often.
Firearms training is now available at the shooting range. To book a time slot, report to the range.
Which means the ticks that I'm going to do to somebody are probably going to be almost guaranteed to be critical hits every time they tick. Every time it ticks on their body, it's going to be a critical hit. Like when the pestilence does its little bleed, it's going to be a critical hit bleed every second. Because my chance is so high. Fuck critical hit damage when it comes to the pestilence. It doesn't give a shit about critical hit damage when you're using the pestilence. Get your chance up. You get your chance up, then your ticks are going to do a lot more damage a lot more often. I've already melted people with this fucking shit. But this is what I run. I have 2 pieces of Sokolov. Not the greatest roll on my chest piece. If you can get a better one, by all means, I'm going to roll that. I'm going to roll the explosive resistance to some crit damage, just so that I can hit harder when I do crit. But what I was saying about critical hit damage when it comes to the pestilence is the ticks themselves do not benefit from the critical hit damage. But I mean, you'll hit harder. You'll hit even harder. But you saw how hard I can hit. And I don't even have very much critical hit damage. And my fucking pestilence hits like a dump truck. Like literally melting shit. And I'm not using glass cannons. A lot of people think that this is, you know, I don't know, they think that it's weird that I use this, but you know what? It actually helps this build a lot. And it actually works with the pestilence great. But not only that, but if I'm playing with a team of players, um, they're gonna be liking the fact that I'm running that because they're gonna get buffed up too. And I run Gunner because Gunner gives you damage or armor on kill. But I'm running
Agent in need of
I'm running
backup.
Companion and Obliterate. That's right. I'm running those 2 talents. And you would think that would be weird because I'm running a Pestilence. Like, what the fuck? You have to do a critical hit to get, a stack. But that's just it. My Pestilence has 51.6% critical hit chance, so that talent became very useful all of a sudden. Okay, so if you got these 2 pieces, I don't know if you do or not, but if you do, you should go get them if you don't. That's the contractor's gloves and the Fox's Prayer knee pads. I've got like fucking so many pairs of those. Yes, but most of the builds that I've seen with the Pestilence where they get 1.6 million damage, usually they're running glass cannon, where I'm not. I'm not running glass cannon. And yeah, the pestilence loves, like I said, it loves weapon damage, but it also loves damage to armor, and it also loves damage to cover. That's where you're getting these ticks. If you're running these two pieces, you're going to get way more damage. So usually before I show this shit, I can, like I said, I don't want to run glass cannon just to get those ticks that high. I don't need to. I can run it the way it is and still survive.
It's a big commitment.
Because I know a lot of people that run the pestilence and say, "Oh yeah, I got 1.6 million damage," but there's something you gotta run in order to do that, and it's usually glass cannon. Oh, Sawyer's knee pads. I could put those on too, but I still think this is better. Because with Sawyer's knee pads, the minute you move, you start losing stacks. See, I was running those before with this. But I'm thinking of my team. I'm not thinking of just me. I'm thinking of my team. That's why I'm wearing the Coyotes mask.
Please remember to switch off and unplug all electronic
Because usually when I'm on a team when I play
devices during
Conflict,
operation.
um,
Come over here,
I'm
Agent.
thinking of my team because usually nobody's running that shit. They're usually running fucking tardigrade, glass cannon, whatever.
This dude comes in here the other day.
I'll probably get put in a match. It's already in progress anyways. No, I got a guy earlier who tried to, who forgot, he saw that I was using the pestilence, so he kind of ignored me and thought, like, I'm not scared of that. So he was focused on somebody else, and I laid into him with this fucking pestilence, and he thought twice about he turned around real quick, but it was too late because I'd already gotten enough stacks on him that he died very fast. And then his buddies died because they were right by him. They died very fast as well. But yeah, oh shit. What time does that say? That doesn't say fucking 3. Oh, I got it. Nope, no, no, no. I gotta stop matchmaking. I gotta look. I want to see if that's the right fucking. If I'm seeing this right. Okay, yeah, I can't do that right now. My daughter, I gotta pick her up at 20 minutes from now. Okay, that's just what I run. You can run this the way, however you want. This is the way I run it. I run it with this mask basically because I know that when I use this build, I'm gonna have a team. And as you can see, that's what this particular piece is based off of, is you and your team. And usually I'm fighting people within the 0 to 15 meter radius. So everybody's going to be getting 25% critical hit damage. And I don't know if that stacks, because if it does stack, then the 15 to 25 meter might also stack on top of that, which is another 10% critical hit damage and 10% critical hit chance. I don't know if they both stack or not. Because if you're within 0 to 15, you would think maybe both of those would stack together. Then it might. I don't know. If it does, that'd be great. I'd love to help you farm for materials, but unfortunately, I'm going to be getting off here in a minute because I got to go pick my daughter up. But I will be back on later. I would say,
Civilians are not permitted to carry firearms inside the safe area. Violators will have their weapon confiscated.
yeah, yeah. I like the pestilence, and I have another build too where I don't really care about the ticks. That's this one right here. I've killed many people with the pestilence with this build, believe it or not. And the reason why is because of all the armor regen I have going on. So they're hitting me, and I'm getting that white flag on them, but I'm bringing my armor right back up. Just as quick as they're taking it away, I'm bringing it right back up, and by the time they stop firing at me, I've got 50 stacks on them. Now they're fucked. Because I had a guy the other day who was face tanking me, or trying to face tank me, sorry, let me get that right. He was all DPS and he was trying to face tank me, and I just stood there, and I just kind of shot at him with the fucking pestilence and stood right in his face, and he couldn't kill me. He tried, and then he ran away because, well, he tried to run away, but by the time he tried to run around the corner, the fucking True Patriot blew up, and he died. Because there's something that I've noticed with this particular piece right here. It's perfectly efficient. That's what this is. It works really good with Gunner. And yes, this is a Emperor's Guard with double armor regen. And this has armor regen on it twice. And I think I know I got armor regen on that. Armor regen on that. I think armor regen on that as well. So you can see the survivability is there. Quite good. Sure, but right now I gotta go grab her. So I don't want to be that person, you know. I don't want to be that dad that's like, "Oh, you're late."
Safe area.
Hell no. Plus, I don't want them calling my wife saying, "Hey, didn't come pick your daughter up. He's late." Hell no. Fucking getting shit for that. I'll be back later. Thanks for watching. I'll be back.